up to me, props himself up by his elbow on the counter, and looks at me and says, "I think you flirt with me entirely too much." And so I just started laughing, and it was just like, oh my god.
It worked.
The audacity of this man's. And so
Dude, last Halloween, I had to go get my leg examined, or like an ultra scanner sound on my fucking leg to see if I had a clot in it. I go in and
Ultra X-ray.
Everyone's like dressed up, and I felt awkward because all the women were like, wearing their hooker uniforms, basically.
Oh my god.
I was not prepared, and I could not stop staring, and I felt like I'm so sorry. I was not expecting this at a fucking doctor's office.
I mean,
but my eyes kept dropping, and I'm just like, oh my god, am I being a bad person, or like, I'm just here to get my leg.
from the pain, you know?
I'm like, I'm just here to get my leg examined. I'm not trying to get canceled or nothing like that, but damn.
I feel like people know what they're picking when they pick up a costume. Like, there's plenty of costumes that, if you're not looking to have people necessarily notice or stare at you, like, there's plenty of costumes that are...
I am fine with somebody staring at me, but I don't want somebody judging me. Like, somebody wants to stare at me,
true.
That's fine. I don't care. If they want to make a rude comment, not okay. I don't care if it's positive or negative. If it's rude, it's rude. Like, whatever these guys who think saying, like, "Sup, fat tits, you want to get a DV charge against you?" It's like, what?
Oh my.
"Sup, fat tits, I'd walk 6 miles to smell a fart." It's like, what?
Do people really
The
say
fuck?
that shit? The fuck?
Yeah,
You'd be
last
shocked.
time I got picked up on in Safeway, the guy literally says to me, "I just got out of prison, what do you want from me?"
Yeah.
I kid you not. I was
Oh,
ignoring him
man.
because I had just found some 97-cent garlic bread, and so I was like, oh shit, I better get out of here before they notice their mistake. So anyhow, I'm noticing the sale garlic bread. I'm trying to get out of there at self-checkout, and I hear this guy over at the next stand like, hey lady, hey. And I'm wearing this big old knit green cardigan, so he goes, "Hey Greenie, hey." And he starts waving his hand in front of my face. And he's just like, "Hey Greenie," and I was just like, "Yes." He's like, "I like your cardigan." And I was like, "Thanks." And he's just like, "I just got out of prison. What do you want from me?" I just like gestured vague at me, like, what the fuck? Like,
Oh,
you
man.
approached me. What do you mean? What do I want from you? I just want to get out of here with this garlic bread. Damn, it was awful.
I can't imagine.
Just like, is that what it's like? Like, if I ever had to be single, like, say Andrew passes away, is that just it?
It might be.
Maybe.
Shit. But this guy was like, in my face. It was like, what the hell? "Hey Greenie, I like your cardigan. I just got out of prison. What do you want from me?" And I think the strangest part about it was his appropriate use of the word cardigan.
Just got out of prison.
Right? Like, I just got out of prison, but he used the word cardigan, so I mean... Now I'm reconsidering, I guess.
I feel like if you just got to get out of prison, you can only date a woman that just got out of prison. That's kind
I
of
feel like
your
there's
lane
just-
now. Like,
If I had just gotten out of prison, there's probably somebody I'm trying to, like, make amends with, you know? Like, I feel like I'd have some sort of story behind it. Have to reconnect with Andrew and be like, I'm sorry for what I've done. I've
I
changed.
don't know where it went wrong.
Right?
him
Like,
with a
I don't
fork.
know. It wouldn't start with some rando at Safeway. Cart entirely full of garlic bread.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere. You gotta get on that horse somewhere.
Right, start low. He was swinging in what he thought was his weight class, and I think that's what bothered me the most. How dare.
just got out of. That's weird as fuck to me.
Right? One time I got hit on at a gas station by a guy who had a Mike Tyson face tattoo. He looked nothing like Mike Tyson. I kid you not. He came up to me and he starts flirting with me, and I'm trying to get gas, and it's the middle of the night. And I literally had to ask him, like, no, what made you think? Really? Am I that bad? Like, damn. Like, how dare you insult me like this? I was just trying to mind my own business, and here you are, ruining my night. making me feel like trash.
Man, we gotta
Thought I
bring back
was
the
in this league.
classic.
It's awful. A little bit.
Classic pickup line. I know them all.
So it's like, if you just be nice to us, like, even something cheesy is better than aggressive, like...
It's difficult. I've tried some things that just got laughed at. I was like, damn, I wasn't even being aggressive. I was just like, you know,
Laughed at the first thing
basically
Andrew
saying
picked
hello.
up on me with.
What was
Laughed
it,
at his
Andrew?
face.
Huh?
Tell him, Andrew,
What'd you
what
say?
was it?
Oh God, which one?
I think you flirt with me entirely too much. This
Oh, yeah.
150-pound bobblehead of a boy comes up to me at work while I'm just minding my business, refilling my Diet Pepsi. He comes up to me, props himself up by his elbow on the counter, and looks at me and says, "I think you flirt with me entirely too much." And so I just started laughing, and it was just like, oh my god,
It worked.
the audacity of this man's. And so I get back in the dispatch room, and I tell my coworker, I was like, Andrew Stewart just tried to pick up on me. And they're like, did you let him live? I was like, I did. I don't know. I was not mad. I'm not mad.
Andrew got game.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, if you
It
call
was so
tripping and
cheesy, I
falling
had
head
to.
first into a pit game.
I don't know. Some women find it endearing when you're Steve
do.
Urkel.
My style
Oh
of
my
flirting
gosh,
I can
yeah.
easily equate to Monty Python.
Just be nice to us. so
We
you can
won
keep
that
laughing.
easy just having a conversation. Fucking A.
Oh, for sure, because we were focused.
Yeah, I've definitely been laughed at though, and had some success with just classic shit that's played out and old and boring. Some people never heard it, I guess, but I figure like a lot of that older shit is probably not even classic anymore because people haven't heard them now because everyone's trying to be inventive and new.
I could see that.
Honestly though, she's right. At the end of the day, in my personal experience, laughter is the best. Because at the very least, it puts you on like this playing field where it's like, oh, well, surely somebody who's making me laugh isn't trying to threaten me in any way, and like then everybody
Pretty
kind of
much. Like, it
eases
makes
up
us
a little bit.
comfortable. Like, don't
Yeah.
try too hard at it. Don't force it.
No.
Don't make a joke like a
Make it
scripted
natural.
jokes. Don't do scripted jokes. Oh, gosh.
Don't do bits.
Those are rough. Yeah, bits are
Out there
rough.
reading the cue card.
Right? Like, don't set us up. That's always a rough one.
Don't do the fucking George Bush Sr. Please clap. Don't do that.
Do the pull up
You
with the
might. Like,
Rodney
if you're really
Dangerfield
bombing, you look at us with a
jokes.
tear dry and say, please clap.
But yeah, like just being friendly and making them laugh, like that's always been the way.
Right? Because, like, even I've gotten shot down before.
And don't get me wrong, like I've definitely had friends who I would say like had game that would like try to coach me and shit and be like, oh, just say this or say that, but it never fucking worked for me because it didn't feel natural. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I would always feel like I'm putting on something, and then like I'm sure that came through. So
Really got to find what works with your personality.
pretty much, like you do poetry and shit, like you could fucking hit him with some like fucking Shakespeare shit
That
and
used
sweep
to
'em off their feet.
always be, you know, the winner for me. But I don't write anymore. Not as much as I used to anyway.
Honestly, with the field being what it is these days, from what I see like other men doing and shit, I think you would be in a class of your own if you like, were able to pull out like some or
Yeah.
or just like be eloquent. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
At the end of the
I'm
day,
pretty classy.
just be eloquent.
As long as
I
I'm
think it's
not,
more
you
about,
know,
like,
in a mood.
where to find these people to be eloquent with. You know what I mean?
True. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, like not everybody's gonna want it, so like definitely.
Where are you
like,
even going to meet
read the
people to
room.
be eloquent with in these days? It's hard.
The people I'm normally around, usually like, I don't talk the right way for them. So I don't think I could be eloquent. I have to be, you know, thuggish.
Prepare for battle.
Right?
Or they
Like,
think
But is
I'm
that
weird.
is
I
that
don't
what
mean-
you gotta do, or is that like the persona? And like, I mean, not to like break down your psyche or anything here, but
True, because with us, you could just kind of be laid back. Like, we could all just be chill.
I would say I'm a bit of both. But when I'm like, when I'm more laid back, this is how I'm talking now is how I talk. But then when I'm amped up, that's when, you know, gangster Valak appears.
Same. I speak so lazy. Like, I can't help but hear my dad when I talk sometimes, especially with the sucking thing. Oh god,
Yeah.
I need to stop that. Especially as I get older, it's just too judgmental.
That reminds me of the Trailer Park Boys episode. Don't suck your teeth at me. They got in a whole argument over sucking your teeth.
Right?